My name is Victoria. I live in Vancouver, a city of rain, mountains, and quiet beauty. Many people say Vancouver is cold, but I think it is warm in its own way. The air is fresh, the streets are calm, and the sea always listens without speaking. This is my story. I was not looking for love. I was busy with my job, my routine, and my simple life. Every morning, I woke up early, made coffee, and looked outside my apartment window. I liked watching people walk fast, cars moving slowly and clouds covering the sky. I worked in a small office as a content editor. My job was simple, but it paid my bills and gave me peace. I liked peace more than excitement. One evening, my friend invited me to a small dinner gathering. I almost said no because I was tired, but something inside me said yes. That decision changed my life. That is where I met Daniel. Daniel was sitting quietly on a sofa, holding a cup of tea. He was wearing glasses and a simple shirt. He was not loud, not trying to impress anyone. When our eyes met, he smiled politely. We talked slowly. He told me he was an architect. He designed buildings in Vancouver. He loved clean lines, strong foundations, and simple beauty. I liked the way he talked. He did not rush his words. He listened carefully when I spoke. That made me feel important. After that night, we started meeting again. Coffee shops, long walks near the water, quiet conversations. Daniel never crossed limits. He never forced anything. He always asked before deciding. In today's world, that felt rare. One evening, we were sitting near the sea wall. The city lights were shining on the water. The wind was cold but calm. Daniel looked nervous. His hands were tight. "Victoria," he said, "I want to tell you something important." I listened. He took a deep breath and said, "I am a virgin." For a moment I was silent, not because I was shocked, not because I was angry. I was silent because I saw honesty. He continued, "I focused on my education, my work, and my family. I never felt ready before. I understand if this changes how you see me." I looked at him and smiled softly. "Thank you for trusting me," I said. That night I thought deeply. Society teaches us many rules. People judge quickly. But I did not see weakness in Daniel. I saw strength. In a world full of pressure, he stayed true to himself. We continued our relationship with respect. We talked openly. We shared fears, dreams, and past experiences. Daniel never hid anything from me. That made me trust him more. Months passed. One rainy evening in Vancouver, Daniel asked me to marry him. He was nervous. His voice was shaking. I said yes. Our families met. Questions were asked. Opinions were shared. Some people did not understand us, but love does not need approval from everyone. We got married in spring. I wore a white dress. Daniel wore a black suit. His hands were cold when he held mine. I could feel his heartbeat. "I promise to protect you," he said during our vows.
Marriage was not perfect. It never is. The first days were about adjustment, learning habits, sharing space, understanding silence. Daniel was gentle. He was patient. He respected my feelings and my pace. He talked openly about his fears. He wanted to be a good husband. He wanted to do everything right. I realized something important. Experience does not make a good partner. Character does. Daniel showed love in small ways. Making tea when I was tired. Listening when I was stressed. Supporting my dreams even when he was busy. Some people think marriage is only about physical things. They are wrong. Marriage is about trust, comfort, and emotional safety. Over time, our bond became stronger. We laughed more. We understood each other without words. Sometimes we walked together at night in Vancouver. The city lights reflected on the water. Those walks were quiet but full of meaning. Daniel told me once, "I was afraid you would judge me." I held his hand and said, "I see you, not society." Today I am happy, not because my life is perfect, but because it is honest. Daniel is still the same man I met that evening. Calm, respectful, and kind. He designs buildings during the day and builds our relationship with care at night. If you are reading this, remember one thing. Do not judge people by what the world expects. Judge them by how they treat you. Sometimes the quiet ones love the deepest.